All right, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
2, and 1, baby. Let's go. That felt like the Joe Rogan Experience intro right there. That's insane. All right, guys. Welcome to episode 11. Heck yes, dude. We just completed episode 10, which was sick. It was actually it was called our collab cast. So we did it was you, me, Jake, Butcher, Team Cyclops, and also Lil Danny. Shout out Cloud Power. That was dope. That was like a 2-hour conversation that we had, and we had like some sick. We literally had $15,000 in equipment. That was kind of insane. We'll tell you about that too, Dwight. But dude, we got a sick guest today. But before we get to our guest, we got to give the shameless plugs. You know how it rolls. Come on. So, like we said, episode 10. Well, today's Friday. It's probably airing tomorrow, right? Tomorrow at noon.
Yeah, we would say, yeah.
Yep. So tomorrow at noon is when the collab cast is going to be airing. We're going to be doing that every 10 episodes. On top of that, we're going to have this video today, and we're going to get back on the Reels grind. So like we've been kind of inconsistent with that. We were talking about it. So we're going to be posting a lot more Reels, a lot more stories, a lot more TikToks. So make sure to stay tuned for those, because I know there's some people that literally like that's what they watch. Straight up. So like we want to tailor to the audience for sure. Outside of that, make sure to like this video already. I'm going to ask that right off the bat in the beginning. Like, this is going to be a great conversation, so thank us later for that. And also make sure to blow up the comment section down below and share this on Instagram, share this everywhere. It's going to be on our Instagram, the main post, and you'll be able to click the link in our bio to actually check out the videos too on our page. But that's all I got. Oh, no. One more. Everybody shameless plugs. Shout out Rocky Gains for the gear, dude. Heck yes. Elias gave me this stuff today. This is insane. They make really nice stuff. Plus some wraps. Yeah. So make sure to, what code they going to use at checkout?
Code Elias, ELIAZ.
And on top of that, make sure to check out King Culture Productions as well, too. That's where I post all my edit videos, trying to make juicy men look beautiful.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And last but not least, to talk about our guest today. And I'm going to let Elias talk about him. But before we do that, make sure to follow his TikTok, all right? So I'm going to leave that like right here for you guys. So you can go ahead and give him a follow. We'll also leave it down in the description below. We'll leave his Instagram down below. We'll leave his OnlyFans. No, I'm just kidding. He doesn't have OnlyFans. But no, we're going to make sure we leave all his descriptions down below. And without further ado, Elias, who's our guest today, bro?
All right, we got the fitness model by day and the raver by night. Dwight, is it Ashmore?
Yo, what's good, guys? What's good, boys?
How are we doing today, dude?
Doing good, baby. Just got a nasty pump. You know how it is.
Okay, so we first and foremost have to talk about like how this connection even came into play, because this is my first time meeting you, I know. But I know you guys, although you haven't met in person, like have had a lot of contact on social media. So like, how did your guys' how did this start?
So like, I guess like, I really don't know. Like, I guess we just started like commenting on each other's like TikTok content, and like
he actually started following me first, actually. And I thought, so I went through his shit. I'm like, damn, this kid's like, he made some great progress. You love to see that shit. And, he had 50K, and I was like, dude, this kid's going to blow up. This kid's got a good message, good motivation. So I followed him right back, and it was just from there. We just commented on each other's TikToks and stuff.
Yeah. Side note, shout out for that. That was actually like super nice. And like, I will say, like, you do a good job of posting great content. But on top of that, reaching out to other good content creators too. Like, because I will say, I like checking out your page and stuff too. Like, you do a really good job yourself. Don't discredit yourself. And we'll talk more about it. But anyway, so like, you followed him first, and then what was kind of like contact after that?
So like, I guess that just shows you the power of social media and like the outreach that it has. So Dwight, so he's actually from California. Where exactly are you from in California?
Orange County, California. So
okay.
A little bit next to Anaheim.
Yeah, but what was the question you were asking?
I was just basically saying, like, what was kind of like your guys' first contact?
I guess,
like, he was out there, like, did you message him, or like what went on?
I guess what he mentioned, and then after that, we just like always support each other, commenting on each other's TikTok posts. And then we follow each other on Instagram, started supporting each other on there, and then like I guess sometime down the line, we're just like when the podcast started, I like DM'd him. I was like, yeah, let's get you on sometime, and here we are.
And also like a really good supporter as well too. He actually left a comment we were talking about earlier in one of our previous videos. Actually like a really good comment that we talked about in podcast. So no, it's an honor to have you on, but we haven't even talked about you at all. We haven't given you a chance to talk about yourself. So for the audience that doesn't know you, who is Dwight?
Dwight, you guys did a pretty good description of me earlier. I guess fitness mall by day and EDM raver by night, huh? But,
shut up.
Just like how I got really kind of started all into this and like the fitness industry and like just my love and passion for fitness is, I think like a lot of people have the same story, when it comes to like, we went through sports and then like, it just kind of transferred over to fitness because we just love the passion and the grind that we have for sports. So when I was like, I played baseball all the way through college, played it to like for the first couple of years in college at JC, coaches weren't working out, but my favorite part was just getting in the gym with the boys and just, feeling strong, feeling good, and, even after, if I had a shitty game, like we would be out to on the road till we wouldn't get back. I went to I don't know if you guys know what Compton is, right?
Say that again.
Oh, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, no, we can hear you. Sorry, say the question again.
Oh, you guys obviously know Compton, right?
Yeah.
So I actually played at Compton College. That's where I played. So,
damn, dude.
Yeah, so it was pretty far drive, and it's a complete flip around of what you're used to and everything like that, because out there it's completely different than where I live here. But but anyways, so we would just, if I had a bad game or something, even if it's 12 o'clock at night, I would always, be back in the gym right after that, and I would just be so pissed or something. But the gym was always there, and the gym was always there for me. And that's basically my story. And once I started following, I started following dudes in 2016, 2017, and Christian Guzman and all that stuff, Max Tuning. And my favorite guy who I relate to the most was, I don't know if you guys heard of him, is Rob Lipset.
Yes. Dude, honestly, I was going to say your aesthetic actually reminds me a lot of him. Your haircut, 1, 2, your build. Really, though, you're I don't want to put it like that because it's not fair to compare people, right? But, it's almost like mini Rob Lipset in a sense, more from the aesthetic side rather than, the content side.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I looked at Rob and I was like, I watched his videos. I watched every single one of his videos, and I was like, this guy, I we have the same kind of build, a little broad shoulders, a little thicker in the arms, but our chest is a little harder to develop. But I loved his positive energy. I loved his attitude, and I loved his way of how he got started and everything. He's just a positive guy. And so when he was with Alpha Elite and then he signed with Ghost, I was all about it. And then I just, I was I want to be that, right? So I got my, personal trainer certificate, because he was a trainer as well. Worked at 24. Don't ever work at 24. But I do have a certificate in personal training, and it just carried on from there. And then once I got into TikTok and met some good dudes, I'm living the dream right now. So, just being on this podcast and stuff like that. And I just loved all of Rob's aesthetics, being on podcasts, collabing with different influencers and stuff like that. So, I love it all.
Dude, heck yes. We've talked a lot about Alpha Elite on this podcast, actually, because we usually reference back to who were the social media followers that you followed when you started. And a lot of people did say Alpha Elite and that team. But one person we really haven't touched on is Rob Lipset, which, I was a big Christian Guzman fan. Actually, funny enough, you know this, I actually tried to apply there to work there. That was how inspiring it was for me. But Rob was another one, dude. I remember in 2017 when I started watching, they were going on a tour around the world. They were going to these meetups and stuff. And that was when I started to figure out about him. And then who is the it starts with an M. Or I can't remember his name. The blonde hair dude, he's from
Oh, dude. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, you know who I'm talking about. But those two guys, I really or Mergen or something like that, or I can't remember.
Yeah. I think, dude, I have it, but I don't have it. So I know exactly who you're talking about.
Yes. But no, those were big, and that group, at that time was so cool too, though. But like you said, it's really cool to be able, for us too, to kind of live that life and actually get out, especially on social media and talk to great people like you And obviously, I mean, we've talked a lot about sports as well, being like a big foreshadowing to fitness. And obviously that was a big thing for you. Now, and like, dude, that was insane. Like you used to like finish games up and like go to the gym afterwards. That is some serious dedication.
Yeah, dude, it was more like to get like my frustration out. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's a win-win, you know, I'm still getting gains and stuff. So
Dude, it's insane. What'd you study in school, by the way?
Kinesiology.
Okay, dude, this is weird. We literally have the same background. Like, I was a kinesiology major at Purdue University. I got 2 PT certs in my time. Like, I've worked in the commercial fitness industry for a while. So, like it really had a huge impact on your whole entire life. So, like,
oh yeah.
Before fitness came into your life, what are the big noticeable changes for you as like a person?
Like how fitness like changed me?
Yeah. Did you have like a big story like that?
What's that?
Did you have like a big like story like that? Whether it be like a big transformation or like just like a way of thinking and like living your life?
Yeah, dude. Honestly, I was like in a huge bad spot, like hella depressed, bro. Like when it came to baseball, like because after high school, it's not fun. Like it's a business, bro. Like there is no like you are broke as shit. You are like, you know, you if you don't play, like if you don't put out like the stats you're doing, like you're done. Like you're out. Sit on the bench, like good night. Like you're not getting back on the field, pretty much, right? And like baseball is all I wanted, pretty much. Like I've always wanted to be a pro, blah blah, all that crap. And then like when I kind of started realizing wasn't gonna happen, like I was just in a hella depressive state. That's why I went to the gym at like fucking 3 a.m, dude. Like when I came back from games and stuff, because I was like, dude, fuck, like you know what I mean, like just super bad depressed spot. And you know, I was like not like the biggest. I wasn't the skinniest. I was kind of skinny. I was skinny fat. You know what I mean? And I feel like a lot of people have the same story. But nothing progress like my boy over here. But like, you know, but like, yeah, dude. When I followed like Rob and like just the way the gym like helps you mentally and like it just affects your overall life, right? So it gives you something to get out of bed in the morning, you know, kind of, you know, fix your diet, which also helps your mental state as well, you know, and then you look good and then you feel good, right? Like it's the same thing. And so once those things started coming, you know, like I was like, holy shit, dude, like I'm actually like getting it, you know what I mean? Like, and then I was watching Rob and like his positivity and stuff like that. And he was kind of in the same state too. Like, this is why I fuck with him so much, is because he had kind of the same thing. Instead of baseball, it was rugby for him. And so like, once he realized, you know, he fucking dropped out of college and everything like that, he didn't know what the fuck to do either. But the only thing that he loved doing and he had a passion for was fitness and training. And like, I was like, holy fuck, like, I feel like I'm talking to the same dude right now. And so like, overall, like when I was in a depressed state, I was always fucking mad. I was always like yelling at my parents, which you should never do because they give you everything. And then, but just overall, like, you know, the gym was always there. And over time, like just my mentality got better. And then that's why I got my personal trainer certificate, to inspire and to get people in that same state of mindset like I was, like, and to help them out.
That is sick, dude. I really think what you said about the gym giving you almost what you were saying is like purpose in life. Like I think all of us have had that compelling experience because it gives you something to look forward to in the morning. You know, you can wake up, you know that like you want to be the best version of yourself too. So you're going to go make yourself breakfast. You're going to take your supplements. Like, you're going to hit it hard at the gym. You're not just going to go to the gym and walk through the motions. Like, you're going to go hard too. So like you really, like, I can definitely see for you, like how that changed your life. Like, I think a lot of us, like at some point we're just kind of like lost and complacent. And by having like an outlet like that, it gave us purpose and like showed all of us our true ability to like, or I guess the capability of what we can do, you know? And then when you find people like Rob, like obviously that's going to just be that another layer of like, wow, man, if he can do it, like I can do it too. And it's like, he's almost me, you know, like you resonated a lot with him. So dude, that's sick as hell, man. And do you do like, I would say, how are you involved in the fitness industry? Like, because obviously you have your PT cert, like obviously you're involved on like social media and stuff. So like, how are you involved and like, what kind of impact are you trying to make?
So I guess like I'm more involved with just putting like content out there, like just to get my foot in the door. You know what I mean? Like I haven't reached 10K yet, but I'm still trying. You know, I'm not going to give up on that dream yet. You know, and like even but 5,000 followers for me is still like holy shit. Like 5,000 fucking people follow me, dude. Like that's insane. Like I know my boy here's got fucking 50K. I'd freak the fuck out if I had 50K. But like even just 5,000, man, like it's just insane. Like it's just ridiculous. So like my biggest thing is like not to be exactly a Rob, because I'm not trying to compare myself like Rob. You know what I mean? But I want to take the qualities that he had and how he impacted me to impact other people that follow me. So like, you know, I don't know if you guys ever seen, but I actually ended up taking SARMs like a year and a half ago, like 2 years. And I've had I made a lot of videos on it, and those videos actually get me like traction and stuff like that, because SARMs is a big like topic, right? And I totally regret it. You know, obviously, you know, it was my decision. I take full responsibility in that shit, and I, trash that shit in the can and everything like that. But like I made videos, so that's something else I can talk about, right? Like, hey, dude, like guys, you don't need to take this stuff to look a certain way. You know what I mean? I actually looked worse on SARMs than I do now, which is crazy. So like all you needed is just like a hard diet, a good diet, like sustainable diet, flexible dieting, and like some good training program with like your progressive overloading, all that stuff. So like right now, like you can see like in a lot of my TikToks, they're like, they're jokes, right? Because, those are the trends and stuff like that. But also like I put a lot of like motivational shit or like edits like that as well, just to have that like balance. And then once I get like a bigger following, I'm going to start putting more informational content out there as well. But I appreciate all the people that like follow me and stuff like that, like no doubt.
Yo, I want this podcast today to be like a body of work for you to be able to like showcase what you've done on social media, one, but also like the behind the scenes of your life too. And like one thing I'm interested in, if you're curious or if you're open to talking about it, is like SARMs. Like what was your experience like on that stuff? And obviously you've stated like what your opinion is on it, but like just for the audience to understand, like what did you go through? Like, or I guess even what made you make the decision?
So, I was fucking 20 and fucking stupid. So, I think everyone, even like, everyone around that age, after a couple of years of lifting, they're like, yo, fuck it, what? But like, I'm very open to talk about it. Like, I love like spreading especially the information, like talking about it too, because like
people like they learn a lot from this though too. Like somebody like you said, like Rob, he's been through the experience. When people go through the experience and you get to hear about that, like for you, you can really educate people though on like the pros and cons. Like I'll just say I worked in the supplement industry for like 14 months, like hardcore. And like I learned a lot about supplements. I saw a lot of individuals on SARMs. And I've seen the backlash from it too, but like I was curious, like I said, like for you to just tell your story on it and chime in.
Yeah, no, dude, absolutely. So when I was like around 20, I had like this buddy, and he was like, 18 or 17. No, he was like 17 at the time, but this dude was fucking huge. Like I'm like, dude, how the actual fuck, bro? And then like SARMs weren't like a thing. This was like in 2019, so SARMs weren't like popping, dude, like how they are now. Like that shit just came out. And so I even asked him, like, he's like, dude, I got this stuff, like it's I should have stopped right there, right? But like I was intrigued. and he's like, it's gonna make you look hella veiny, you're gonna look juicy as fuck, bro, like it's gonna be sick. And I'm like, well, is it steroids? Like, do I have to pin? Like, what is this shit? And he's just like, no, like it's just pills, bro, it's oral, you can take this shit, it's easy. And I'm like, all right, well, fuck it. So, like, why not? So, my dumbass started, my first cycle was, I think it was Ostarine. And then I started taking that for a little bit. And I ain't gonna lie, bro, it did fucking work. You know what I mean? I didn't know what it was, but it works, But then, like, after I was done with that, he put me on LGD. And then LGD made me, like, I started taking LGD in 2020. And, like, I was, that's when everything was closed. But I was lifting in the garage with my friends, fucking hitting like 405 deadlifts out of the blue for no reason, you know what I mean? So it's definitely getting me thicker and stuff. And then, I was like, fuck it, like what's something that's going to get me lean, And he's like, oh dude, like Rad 140,
Rad.
And I was like, fuck it, yeah. So like, I took that shit too. But, I didn't like really like I started taking Rad. I took Rad twice. And so this is the first time I took Rad, and I was seeing a girl at that time, but Rad like actually gave me erectile dysfunction, and like
for real, for real.
For real. And like as soon as I like got off of it, I had like, I'm very open and I want everyone, this is why I'm talking about it so everyone can understand it. But like everyone's side effects are different. So like for me, it was, I had ED and I had insomnia really bad. That was like my main things right there, which is like fucked because you need sleep, right? And so that's basically what happened. And so I took that for 6-8 weeks or whatever, and then I ended up taking it fucking again like in 2021, and that's when I like completely, I did it for EDC actually, to look like jacked as fuck for EDC. Like that was literally like the only reason I took it again, was to looking for it. But this one wasn't pills, this one was Chemio and it was liquid. And
does it actually taste garbage, by the way?
Chemio, yeah. It's just all shit, dude. But the problem with like SARMs is you get all side effects of real gear with not even close to the same like pros as taking real gear. Does that make sense?
Yes, 100%.
Like,
you get all those side effects without as much of the benefit.
Right. And so like once I started taking this, like, dude, like before I did it, I did all my research. Like I knew it was like going to be fucked because now TikTok's starting to get traction of it and stuff like that. So I started getting more information, not from fucking TikTok. Did my own research and stuff. And, I was on a PCT, natural test booster right after, like, it just in case, because I already had fucking erectile dysfunction from that shit. So I was like, I wasn't about it, but I took it anyways, like the dumbass I am. And I just don't regret it, man. I mean, I do regret it, not don't regret it, but I do regret it because it just made me depressed at the same time. And, like, as soon as I got off it, that's when everything just fucking hit the fan. Insomnia went through the roof. Depression went through the roof, and then my diet through the floor, training through the floor. Your whole mind just does a complete 180, and that could be a good thing for me, or like not a good thing, but that could be my side effects. But if you took it, that you could have completely different side effects. You know what I mean? So with SARMs, I think it's really dumb. And like I said earlier, I got way better gains naturally on a good diet. Kind of went back to my roots a little bit, started watching Rob and everything like that. And like, I had to like refocus myself. So yeah, like I did take a dip. Even with training, you can still like, you have your ups and downs. And so I had to, completely refocus. And now that I'm like, completely off it, my test is great. I got my blood test. Like my test is actually way above average. So like no ED, which is dope. And, yeah, that's pretty much what happened.
Shout out to being proactive in your health, one. And two, I will say, so like I've experienced like what you said about like sometimes you will make shittier gains on SARMs because like you're not as focused in the gym. Like your mind's literally like fucked up, like you said. So I remember I took a lot of hormones back in the day because I had access to them through like the supplement shop I worked at. And so there was one time I ran 3 of them total in like a span of 8 months. And then like, I deal with like hair loss type of stuff. So I was like, bro, I'm like not messing with the shit anymore. I like take Medicaid, like I take finasteride, Medoxicil, like I take those. And I was like, bro, I am not trying to like mess this up, But the first time I took them, like literally I was on my stuff. Like, like the gym was great. Like nutrition was great, everything. And I got jacked, bro. Like I was looking at pictures like, holy crap, I can't believe I did that. But like the next few, exactly what you said though, like happened to me. Like it was like mentally I was messed up. Like, dude, I was never hungry. I felt like shit all the time. I never wanted to go to the gym. And it's because it messes with your hormones, like for real.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's a big thing. And like, sorry, not sorry, you're going to look cool while you're taking them, but you're not going to make any lasting gains off that shit. And the other thing is like, if you really want to do this and you want longevity, you're sticking a needle in your butt. Like, sorry, not sorry. Like you said, it's the same cons with way more pros. And if you do it right and like you're serious about it, there are ways to like, it's not healthy, but you can be healthy about doing it, you know?
Healthier. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So obviously when you talk SARMs, so I was going to ask, so obviously you said for a while, like you made some pretty good gains or whatever. So for me, like the way I see SARMs, like you're going to see gains for a little bit, but like 2 years down the line, it's going to fuck you up. It's going to like crash your testosterone. So like when did you realize that shit hit the fan and like some shit like shit was going down, like in your, like obviously it was probably like because your hormones were fucked up, because that's what it does. So like, when did you realize, like what moment did you realize, like, if you know what I'm getting at?
Basically, like, what moment did you realize, like, man, dude, I should not have done this? Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
I fucked up. Yeah, I totally get you. So, like, it was definitely this last cycle that I took with fucking Cameo, and, like, that's what all my TikToks are pretty much based off of, that experience right there. And when I started, like, because he was saying, like, he got serious gains, right? Like, with the hormones and stuff like that. But so did I, dude. Like, I was just fucking, my bench went from like 225 to like 255 to I hit 295 in like 2 weeks.
Oh my gosh, bro. Yeah. That's for real. It is for real though. Yeah.
Yeah, that shit's legit, bro. Like, you're like, holy fuck. And like, you feel like the Hulk, dude. And then, like, I don't know, dude. It felt good, obviously, but like you said, when it really like hit the fan for me is, you know, even though I took a PCT and a natural test booster like that, it was around like 2 weeks after like I stopped taking them completely. I could have only imagined what I would feel like without a PCT or a test booster, probably fucking 10 times worse. But around 2 weeks, I like, you know, ate a lot, or like my diet hit the fan and shit like that. And then like I went to a pool party and I just wasn't having fun, bro. I was like just in a fucking bad mental space, bro. And then I went in the bathroom and I saw myself. And actually the picture that I used on my TikTok is that moment. And I made sure to take a picture for that moment. So it always reminds me, like,
damn,
don't fucking take this shit.
Bro, I hate that feeling.
So yeah, I saw that and I was like, dude, what the fuck happened? Like, you were like super shredded and now you're like fucking tubby. Like, what happened? Like, you know? And it's like, oh, it's this shit. And like, you're just not in a good space right now. So I had to completely let it like die out. And like, I was like, all right, you know, time to like switch shit around. We're not going to do the shit anymore. We have to do it legit.
Yeah, I feel like when you I feel like in a fitness journey, like, you're not always going to be up. Like, you're always going to have up and downs. And I feel like, for me, I've really seen that in the past year and a half of, like, being in my fitness journey. And, like, currently I'm not in the spot that I want to be, but I know, like, eventually it's going to come back up. And so I know, like, you guys can probably relate to, like, there's going to be moments in your journey when you're, like, you're not feeling the best. You're probably not feeling like you look the best. And you probably aren't looking your best. So you just got to, you know, keep going one day at a time and,
yeah,
you know,
man,
work to get better.
Yeah.
That's one thing. And also the fact that, like, dude, I commend you for this. Like, you had a real conversation with yourself, right? Nobody else. Like, because you can talk to yourself too. You can be real with yourself.
Yeah.
And you just said,
for sure,
look, man, because it's one thing for you to like look at your physique and be like, man, I don't look good. It's another thing to look at your physique and say, man, I don't look good because I haven't been doing the right things for myself. And you said that to yourself, and like, you made a real change, dude. And like, that is so like commendable of you, because like that shows your growth as well, like in your own fitness. But dude, that's sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
dude, yeah. And like, going back to what he said about like, you know, even though like I'm off the stuff, you know, everyone's still got bad days, you know what I mean? And like one of the quotes I've heard, like, I forgot who told me, but it was like a while ago, and I'll never forget it, is that 80%, it's 100%, like, you put in 100%, right? So you're going to have 80% that's like your normal days in the gym. You're going to have 10% that's the fucking worst days you've ever had in the gym. And then you're going to have 10% that's the best day you've ever had in the gym. So, like, just know it's always going to fluctuate. It's never going to be perfect, but, you know, that's part of the journey, and, like, keeping grinding and stuff like that. And especially with you, man, I mean, dude, you've been fucking killing it. And, like, sometimes, you know, maybe to yourself, like, yo, like, maybe, you know, I'm not that sure or something like that. But, like, dude, the progress you made is, like, fucking ridiculous. Like, it's insane. Like, you look good, bro. Like, for real. So, like, just keep it up. Like, same with me, because you see yourself every day. Like, you know what I mean? So, like, you put so much pressure on yourself, and that's what I was doing. Like, even today, dude, at the gym, you know, I'm cutting and stuff, and I'm like, damn, like, you know, AC's coming up, blah, blah. Like, I'm not looking as good as I want to be right now. But I'm like, yo, take a step back. You know, we got time. Your diet's in order like that. You know, you're doing what you need to do. And so, like, that, dude, you're killing it. So just know that.
Dude, that's dope. Like, you really believe in your skills, though. Like, that's good that you had that foresight, because a lot of people will get super impatient and be like, oh, man, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that, go to drastic measures. And I think that's when a lot of people do tend to lean on things like SARMs, like you were talking about. Maybe it's some insecurity about yourself, or you want to go faster or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, taking a step back and just realizing like I'm doing the work now, and also like, hey, look how far I've come too. That's another big thing.
Yeah, exactly, dude. And like the proof is in the pudding, right? So like, especially after the SARMs, I look way fucking better. Like, I really just put in the time and the effort with this, like the diet and everything like that, doing cardio, like jump roping, making sure I'm getting my water in, like eating whole foods and all that stuff. And like, I think like what you said, like when people lean towards SARMs, that's part of the reason I did. It's like, dude, I'm not getting big enough. It's not coming fast enough, all that shit. And like, that's probably, and I think that is one of the reasons I did it. Actually, I know that's one of the reasons why I did it. So like, yeah, dude, 100%.
Yeah, and that's probably you. It was honestly probably like an impulsive decision by you. Like you made it based on emotions. Like honestly, when shit like that happens, you just gotta take a step back and be like, you just gotta think about not the moment, but like in the long run, the consequence of what you're gonna do. So like for me, I've really had to take a step back and realize that I just gotta fucking grind this shit out. Cause I mean, at the end of the day, it's my life, and no one's gonna put in the work for me. So
Yeah.
you just gotta, say fuck it. I'm gonna do it and do it.
Yeah, 100%, dude. Like at the end of the day, like Rob Lipset posted something about this the other day too, and he's like made a whole like edit about it, and he was like, the only thing you cannot cheat. You can cheat whatever. You can cheat video games, but the only thing you can't cheat is the gym. No one's gonna lift the weights for you. No one's gonna like put the food in your body for you. No one's gonna take that time for you to go to the gym for you. Like you have to do it yourself, and like your progress is your progress. And so like you have to do it yourself, and so you can't cheat the gym.
Apply that concept to life. You just can't cheat yourself in general, because like the
100%.
thing is, you're going to say you're this person, but the results, everybody sees results, and they're going to see that they're like, no, this dude he's a bullshitter, bro. Like he's not living life. And that's not a life that anybody wants to live. Like a confident person lives the life they talk about. And so that first, a lot of places does start with the gym. That's the first place you learn it. Dude, shout out. Thank you for sharing all your information about SARMs, by the way. That was actually super sick.
Yeah, dude.
I want to talk about, because Rob's been a big influence in your life. Like, talk about, how, like, following him. Like, one, I guess, for the audience, for people that don't know who he is, like, who is he? Where's he made it, I guess? You can speak on his behalf. And then, like, how has he impacted you?
Yeah, dude. Dude, I love talking about Rob because a lot of people don't know who he is. That's why I like him a lot too. And like, I'm glad you know who he is, man, because that's dope. But like, he was one of the OGs, bro. Like everyone, now like when it comes to like TikTokers, everyone's like, Young LA, Sush, all that, right? D-Trend and everything. Don't get me wrong, those guys are dope as fuck. I love Sush and all those things. But I think my favorite part, at least, of like the fitness industry was like those years of 17, 18, 19, 16. Was like when it came to Christian Guzman, Max Tuning, Rob Lipset, all those big names, right when Alphalete started, bro.
Basically, call it the Alphalete era. That's literally what it was.
Dude, it was like the start of like real fitness industry. I at least for me, I feel like obviously Ziz, was like the first influencer and stuff like that. You got Arnold back in the 80s, but like when it comes to social media and all that, definitely like those guys for sure. And like Rob is an Ireland YouTuber. You guys should check him out if you ever want to know, about good. He's got great information. He's a personal trainer, and all that stuff. So he's got some good information, and just not only information about fitness, just lifestyle as well. And I loved his lifestyle when it came to going to Ibiza and having fun. So having that flexibility of train as far as you want, but have that flexibility of having fun. And that's one of the reasons why I go to EDC and everything like that. Just because I not only do I love the music, but I love just working hard towards something and being shredded for it, and you just look good, and then you're out having a blast with your boys. You know what I mean? But back to Rob, he's a Irish YouTuber, and he was the first in his in Ireland to start any of that. And that's what made, because he looked up at Christian Guzman like a hero. The way I look up to him, he looked at Christian Guzman like that. So he was dude, all these big American names, how would I do that, and he put his own Ireland twist on that. So he's got this accent, he's got his breakfast is tuna eggs, egg whites, which is a weird thing. I've tried. It's actually really good, high protein. You guys should try it. But but he does all these weird stuff where but it just comes back to him having fundamental good quality content. And like, I think that really like shot him out. Like, and he just had his own twist, like find your own thing. Right. And yeah, that's really what started him out. He's one of the first guys to start with Alpha Lee, and also one of the first influencers to start with Ghost. And just from there, dude, he was a big influence on my life. Like I said earlier in the podcast, dude, like just the way his lifestyle, like the way he dresses. I love his haircut, all the things, bro. I was like, dude, I fucking love this guy. And like,
there was nothing not to like about the dude. This is for the audience really quick. Dwight, what he's speaking literal facts right now, though, because this 2017 to 2019 was the fucking start of the fitness industry. That's when I got into. I 100% agree with that shit. I don't care what anybody else says. Like, you're right. Like, Sush, D-Trend, like, all of them, dude, they're dope. They're dope. But they fed off of what started in 2017 at Alpha Elite. Mm-hmm. And, like, what Rob did, that was not a career path before he did it. He is a pioneer of this shit. So, like, that's, like, you're getting in at a time where, like, now you understand, like, oh, my gosh, I can actually, like, make this my life.
Yeah, man. Yeah, exactly. And like, dude, like the guys like flying around, you know, going to like Mexico or whatever, looking jacked, you know, but like, you know, making content, making good stuff as well, you know, and like, that's the dream. Like, I feel like a lot of TikTokers have, right? And like, but you know, he was just the first to do that. And, you know, he earned everything he got. So, and I was like following him since he had like, I don't know, before 100K followers. So I've been to like way back. I think he's got like 450,000 now. So yeah, I was definitely like one of the guys. I've been following him since like 17, and I've been following Ghost a while too. As soon as he signed with Ghost, I was following with Ghost. I have a shit ton of Ghosts in my house, but yeah, dude, he's one of the pioneers. Like you said, man, I think there was like no time like that. It was insane. Like everyone, like when Christian Guzman started recruiting a bunch of people, like everyone started following each other on YouTube and stuff like that, and it was just really cool vibes, man. Like it was a really dope time.
That's straight facts right there. So what I like feeding off of that, like you learned a lot from him, and I'm guessing because it'll never be like you like adopted some of the principles from him, but like you're never going to be Rob. Like you're going to be Dwight forever, right? And you want to make your 100%. Own lane in fitness too, but you want to use those principles that you've learned from him. Like what kind of lane do you want to pave for yourself in the content sphere? Like obviously I know now like a big platform that wasn't there is TikTok now, right? And you're obviously 100%. Trying to like create an avenue for yourself there. And you talked about, you know, doing the SARMs videos and like informational things, but like, I guess, yeah, like what long-term, what are you wanting to pave through TikTok content wise?
Content wise, I mean, right now, like I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing, you know, like when it comes to like, you know, following the trends, but like having my own spin on like a little funniness, you know, I love like the jokes and fitness jokes, you know, I think they're fucking hilarious. And, you know, those are trends and like, but obviously like I'm going to post what I want. And like my pin videos are actually like not even close to like my most liked or most like viewed videos. And like a lot of people put their pin videos in there, but it's actually like my progress or like motivational things, like, you know, keep going, like don't, you know, my biggest, like my thing I say all the time is stay consistent. That's my biggest thing. And like, because without consistency, you got nothing, man. Like you can go to the gym for 3 months and then not go for 6 months, and none of that shit you did in the 3 months fucking matters, right? And so that's my biggest thing. And like the pave the road, I guess, like you said, I don't know, man. I can't like say like how far I'm gonna go. Like I can't like, you know, see, like I have goals and stuff I want to do, and I just like to do what I'm doing right now, and like informational and like just inspiring like each single follower that I have each day, you know, whether that's gonna be like 100,000 followers or 10,000 followers, but those 5,500 that I have right now, like I want to make them laugh, but I also want to get some information out there as well.
Dude, I don't know if you know Alex Cabrera by any chance. He's a part of Team Cyclops. His name's OK Alex on Instagram.
I think I do, actually.
So we interviewed him on, well, this would have been 2 podcasts ago, technically. And a big thing that we talked about in that was like trying to create communities within like your followers. Like it's not just having like 1 million followers. It's about having 5,000 people that can resonate with you and you can have a conversation with and build relationships with these people. And so it seems like 100%. That's in essence what you value too, which is like a really good thing. And like those are the people that last in the fitness industry too.
Yeah, man. Like that's a I forgot to say community. Like, thank you for reminding me about that, because like even when it comes to like, you know, when I had the first like SARM video, like the first like video that really took off got 2.2 million. It was about SARMs, and it was like it's like way down on my TikTok, but it's got like 220,000 fucking likes and shit. But like I did a live, and there was just so many kids, man, asking about SARMs and stuff like that, and like asking me for help. So I told everyone to just DM me, you know, like I'll answer back. Like it may not take like, you know, right away, but like I'll answer back to everybody. And like I want everyone to see how truthful I am about it, and like to be honest about it. And like that's like the community I want to build, is to be honest. And like if you need help, don't be afraid to say like you need help. You know what I mean? Like definitely ask me. I love helping. That's the point, right? Like just a positive influence on like the fitness industry, being aesthetic, having this like a good mindset, like knowing you're the shit. You know what I mean? Like without being a dick, obviously, but like, you know that you're dope, bro. Like I love when kids are flexing in the gym and stuff. Like even if they're like super skinny and stuff, that's the shit I love to see. Because like, yeah, you're not like C-bone, bro, but like, you know you made your own progress, and like that's within yourself. So if you want to flex, bro, fucking go for it.
Yeah,
Like,
it's about like the confidence overall rather than them having a sick physique. Like you're not a douchebag for flexing in the mirror because you're proud of your progress, right? Like
Yeah,
that's totally
yeah.
cool. But yeah, so we've talked a lot, and shout out like your community. I can't wait to see it grow over time. Guys, make sure to follow this man on TikTok. My gosh, I'm probably not going to put another tag for it. I'll probably forget to get it in this part of the video. Follow this man on TikTok. It's in the description below. This man has dope content. And like he said, he is here to help first. First and foremost, you're going to get value from him before you ever have to give a single fucking thing to him. That's insane, bro. It's free value. But anyways, so we talked a lot about like your day life, your fitness life, right? But hey, like we said in the intro, you got night life too. You know what I'm saying? So I want to talk about like, because I don't know a lot about like, well, I know a lot about music, like EDM, but like when it comes to the concerts and stuff like that, I don't know a lot. So talk about kind of like your history there too. Cause it's like, it's a weird blend between fitness and like EDM. And it's a cool line though. Cause like you love to show off the physique at the concerts, or well, the events, I should say.
You Myron, bruh?
Yeah.
You Myron, bro?
Myron, bro. Doing a little Zis pose at EDC. Yeah, man. Like, yeah.
When did you start going, I should say? Like, when did you start going to concerts? When did you start realizing, like, man, I actually fuck with this?
Dude, actually, like, my love for EDM started when I was, like, fucking 5th grade. Like, I loved, like, EDM way back then.
Ew.
Yeah, so I was like, I went as Deadmau5 for Halloween like 2 years in a row and shit like that. So I was like, I was like way into it already. And yeah, so like my first like rave was Escape. It's a Halloween rave here in Santa Bernardino in California. It's a pretty big one. You guys probably heard it or whatever. But Baby Ziz goes to it and stuff. But that was in 2018. And that was my first rave. And just my favorite guy actually is Martin Garrix. That I've loved Martin Garrix since like 2013.
He's another one that lives a dope lifestyle too, though. Like he's in this category, I swear, of like the Rob Lipsetts and the Christian Guzmans, and I don't know if you know Matt Como or not, the guy that shot all the video and stuff for like the dope intro sequence for Alphalete, and he actually shot like a bunch of videos for like Justin Bieber's music videos, like that whole crowd. So, dude, you were in like OG, bro. Like that's sick. So anyway, sorry, you were talking about like a few years in, that was the first, Escape was the first concert you went to, and then after that,
it was over. Like I fell in love, dude. Like right after that, I went to EDC, like straight off the bat. Like that was like I was supposed to go to Countdown, which was like the New Year's one, but we didn't end up going. But went to EDC, my first EDC, and that shit is just really opens your eyes. It's insane. Like I can talk about it as much as I want, but until you're there, it's like, you can't describe it, dude. It's like, it's the biggest party on the fucking planet. And like, it's insane, dude. Like, but like, when it comes to like the rave community too, like a big thing with the rave community is positivity. And like, that's like a huge thing. Like I've been to rap concerts before, and like a lot of people like, you know, fucking don't give a shit about you, dude. Like you can be on the fucking floor and you're done. And like no one will give a fuck. Raves, you know, a lot of people do certain little candies, right? But like even when people are on the ground, but like there's people like my buddy would be on the ground sometimes, and like there's other people that would come and give him water, like help him out, spread around, so like he has room to breathe and stuff like that. The rave community is just a really dope community, man. And I fell in love with that too. Just like kind of like the fitness industry, it's all about the positivity that I fuck with, right? So like, you know, even seeing like dope ass, like, you know, John Skywalker goes to freaking like all the raves too that I've gone to.
Have you ever seen Niall there?
Yeah, have you ever seen Nao Naga? Do you know who that is by any chance?
Who?
His name is K-pop Goku on Instagram for sure. It's Nao Naga.
Dude, I think I know who you're talking about.
He has like spiky hair.
He looks like Goku.
He's
literally.
Asian.
Oh, dude. I think there's a bunch of, he goes to all the raves, so you make a bunch of rave content?
Yes.
Yeah. He has like 1.4 mil.
All right. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. That guy's dope.
Fun fact, he actually went to my college. I went to Purdue University here in Indiana, and like I would see him working out in the basement and stuff. I started following him at like 20K, and like to see him blow up's crazy, but like that was a big way how he blew up. Like it was this mix between like fitness and EDM stuff, because the dude's just shredded.
Yeah.
But like you've seen like John Skywalker. Have you ever seen any other like crazy people at the concerts outside of like the artist that's playing?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I saw Baby Ziz actually at the last what was it, I saw him at Countdown, but I didn't like, he was way over there, dude. He was like in the freaking like, but I couldn't see him, and also I was like pretty messed up, like drunk, but like you know, he had his like Young LA hat and stuff on, but like, you know, I saw him way over there. But there's like a bunch of dudes there like that are just, you know, love fitness and stuff. You know, they're all jacked and shit, and like you can meet a bunch of fitness people there that like, and like I've had people that followed me from going to raves and stuff, and like, you know, we're talking about like meeting up at EDC and everything like that. And so I think it's fucking dope, dude. I think like just the community with like EDM, and then you got dudes that like, you know, Ziz was a huge raver as well, man. That guy went to the raves as well. So, you know, everyone's wearing the high shorts, you know, fucking white Vans and like tan as fuck, you know, at the raves, muzzin and stuff like that. So like when you see those dudes there, like it's funny as fuck. And we always, you know, I've met a couple of guys and we just talked about the fitness industry and stuff like that. But yeah, dude, if you guys ever get a chance to go to a rave, I think you 100% should, like 100%.
Okay, I guess if you had a because we have Lollapalooza, because we're about 2 hours from Chicago, so like we have Lolla close. That would be
Chicago.
A good one. What's up?
That's in Chicago.
Yes, bro.
Oh.
I know he's gonna be like, yo, I can't believe you don't fucking know that, bro. How do you not?
I don't know
Old
shit,
Cruiser,
bro.
I
don't know.
Okay,
shit,
so
bro.
I guess my question for you is like, if you had to go to like one concert, like you could do it like right now. It was right now. Like, which one would you go to and why?
Oh man.
Like Ulta, Lollapalooza, Escape, like there were all those. Like, where would you want to go? What's your next hit list item?
My next one, like that
Yep.
I haven't been to yet.
Yes.
Dude, Tomorrowland for sure, 1,000%. Tomorrowland. If I had to go to any of them right now, obviously I want to go to. You know what Ultra is? That shit just happened. That was in Miami.
Yep, in Miami. Yep.
Yeah, that shit's like right in the city, which is fucking insane. But Tomorrowland is nuts, dude. Like that's from people people from all over the world come to EDC. But you know, this is like in Belgium.
Ooh.
And like even the plane rides are like insane. Like the plane rides over there, like are parties. Like
Party plane.
It's insane.
Yo,
That's
So, like,
insane.
that's definitely one I want to go to. They got like, dude, you should like. I think they released their lineup already or something like that. But dude, their lineup, like, you have to zoom the fuck in to see anybody like who's playing, because there's just so many people there. But that's like a massive one, bro. Like you guys should definitely look up what Tomorrowland is.
Yeah. Hey, yo, we're gonna all hit up Rob Lipset and tell him that Dwight's going to Tomorrowland. He's gonna buy him a ticket. They gotta meet up and collab. It's gotta happen.
Dude, I really want to go to. Rod's been to Ibiza like a million times, and Ibiza looks sick, dude. Ibiza is like all house music, like beach vibes. You know, girls are hot. You know, drinks are flowing and stuff like that. But it's all dope, like pool parties and stuff like that. In Spain, so like I want to go there too. I got a lot of shit I gotta go to, but yeah, dude, I would love to go to that one. If Rob was there, I'm fucking flying there.
Dude, that's sick though. It's a very unique, like, I think you have a good perspective on like this correlation, because I'm like fitness podcast obviously, but there is a unique correlation between like the EDM side of things and the fitness side. There's a lot of different things like that. Like I've talked about like how videography's been a part of like the fitness game as well too. Like it's a collab you never really think about. And like, like the drip side, obviously, like, dude, the little like 3-inch seam shorts literally happened because of like Ziz at EDC carnivals. Like that's actually facts.
Yeah, man, that's a move, bro. It's a move for sure. Like just looking like that, and like, I mean, that's something you can work towards, you know, like you gotta have goals, right? And like, you're not just working out just to work. I mean, well, like you can work out if you just want to work out, like up to you. But for me, like EDC is like a comp show for me. Like I prep for that stuff, man. Like I like have that goal. Like I'm like, dude, I want to get dice for this shit, you know, like I'm getting dice for this. And so like, it's just that extra motivation for sure.
That's an interesting way to look at it, because it really is though. It's kind of like a show prep.
Yeah, you gotta start taking a camera with you in there.
What's that?
You gotta start taking a camera with you in there, documented.
Oh, bro, yeah, dude. Like that's another thing too that I really want to get like on, like when it comes to like my content and stuff, is like I think like fitness and raving is starting to like kind of creep up a little bit right now.
Yeah.
So, like I want to really get like into like, you know, getting films at raves, and like, you know, getting like some clips at raves, and like, you know, the prep, like what I do before the rave, or like, you know, just little stuff, and people that want to go to raves too, so I can get both communities, the rave community and the gym community.
There's a lot of very unique niches, so to speak, in the fitness industry, right? Like there's like the motivational like TikToks and stuff. There's like people that just do like dope edit videos. There's like, but then there's also like people that do content. And like one thing I think that isn't shown a lot of light, or as much as there could be, is like the EDC vibe, like going to these concerts. So like, dude, I'm excited for you to post that kind of stuff, honestly, because I want to see that.
Yeah, I do too.
That would, inside note, that would just like do really well in general on social media. I know that for a fact. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm definitely going to get like just a lot of clips. I have a lot of clips from last year's EDC too. And I just like never really posted them on TikTok, but I'm going to make like, I have a plan for like the days I want to do it. Like the day we get there, I want to make a bunch of edits and stuff like that. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Going to the Las Vegas Athletic Club. Like my profile pic is like from that. It's got like,
it is in
like,
Vegas.
Just a dope gym. It's like just like a 90s mall. It's sick. But like, yeah, I got a bunch of content I'm ready to post for up there for sure.
Do you have any like hit list gyms that you're shooting for as well too?
Oh, just like in general, or like in Vegas, or like anywhere?
Honestly, anywhere. Are there any like cool gyms that like, have you been to Zoo Culture? Like,
dude, I heard that shit's ass.
No, I deadass heard it's like small.
Yeah, like I have actually, there's some TikTokers that go to my gym here at 24 in Orange. There's like a guy named Dylan, Kai, I forgot, like, I don't know, like, the rest of their TikTok name, but, like, they got, like, an amount of followers. They got over 10K, or, like, one's got 50K, kind of like you, bro. And, but, you know, some of my clips, actually, from my TikToks, like, are recorded by them on their nice cameras, too. So we help each other out, which is really dope. And, like, that's, like, a good collab thing we're going to start doing, too. We want to get more videos with each other as well. And, but they said they went to Zoo Culture, and they said it was ass. I heard the day pass is like $100 now.
Damn, son.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Boo.
Bradley Martin sells drugs.
Yeah, seriously, bro. Like,
have you seen
like
that before?
What is
like,
it?
It's super
It's
small,
like a meme.
and like the equipment's ripped up, and like it's only there for like just the hype, bro.
Yeah.
Damn.
I'm not really a big fan of Bradley Martin either.
He sells
like,
drugs.
I think it's kind of weird.
Bradley Martin sells drugs.
No, but like, no, I don't know if you watch Steve will do it or but like he like makes merch.
Oh yeah, Steve will do it, and Bradley are like have a collab, and like Steve will always be like, Brad sells drugs.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
Yeah. My buddy has the shirt that says Brad sells drugs.
Yeah, it's literally, and there's one that says Bradley Martin sold me black tar heroin. Like, it's like Steve will do is a fucking legend, bro. Like, oh my god.
What you were saying about like having people around you though that actually have like nice equipment, like that actually helps really like level you up though.
It's
Like
clutch,
that is just as important as like posting content, like having people around you that actually have nice stuff for real. So like that's that's dope that you actually have access to stuff like that too.
Yeah, but even without the even without the equipment, man, like if you just want to get started, bro, like just your phone, like these phones are insane, bro. Like you just can fucking like, dude, Rob Lipset started with an iPhone 5 and duct taped that bitch to a wall.
Damn. Shout out.
That shit duct taped to a wall. So like, you know, even now he's like a huge thing, but it doesn't matter. Like if you can start with like just iMovie or like your phone, then do it, bro. Like if you can do it, do it. You don't need like this fancy ass Nokia phone or camera and stuff like that.
That's
And,
actually, that's facts. No, you're so right. People just need to start before they start investing. But like, not gonna cap. It is nice to have a nice camera. Like, I'm not complaining.
No, but I do see like a lot of people that would be like, I would make content if I had a camera or whatever. Like, just start making shit on your phone. Like, I know there's this one app that I use. It's called VN. It's literally free and it has like a bunch of presets already and everything. So, I mean, there's no excuses. You just gotta, you know, if you want to do it, do it.
Yeah, even like, dude, there's a bunch of editing apps like CapCut and all that stuff for TikTok. Dude, all my like motivation, like my edits of me, like, you know, when I was fat to like, you know, all my hard style, like sick ass edits I made were from fucking CapCut. Just me at work, like fucking trying to get at it.
Yeah.
And like, they're from CapCut. So like, if you don't need like, I've made some on my laptop and everything too, but you don't need like fancy shit, bro. Like if you want to get fancier, like you can, and that's going to make your quality a little bit better and a lot better actually. And it's dope to have, absolutely. But just to start, just do it, bro.
Yeah.
100%. Yes. You need to like, just jump in the water first before you learn to do like a triple backflip, you know? Come on, guys. But I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to tail off. So like Zoo Culture's ass, we've already confirmed that now. Okay, cool. What are like some hit list gyms though that you have in mind? Like, yeah, like I said, it doesn't have to be in California, just like anywhere in general.
Yeah, I got like 5. So like one I kind of hit already was the Las Vegas Athletic Club in Vegas. It's super dope. If you guys like look it up, check it out. It's fucking like, it literally looks like a 90s mall. Like inside, you walk in, there's a hall, there's a supplement store, a tanning salon, a massage parlor, like a juice bar, and then there's the front desk at the end. And then it splits. And then it like, there's like 2 different gym, like sides of the gym, and it's got like neon shit, like from the old McDonald's and stuff. It's insane.
Dude,
so that was a dope one.
One thing that we talked about, you remember in episode 10, we asked like, hey, if there was like to be a fitness facility that was built here, like what would we want? And there was this one that we talked about. I guess this exists. I don't know where, but it's literally like a fitness facility by day and a nightclub by night.
I think it's in LA, bro. I think it's here. It's like, there's a whole like one where like the lights on the wall are like just like neon, like dope LEDs, and like there's like a whole ass DJ set up in the fucking middle of the gym, and it's like goes hard.
Holy shit!
Well, wait, what were you were gonna say something? Were you?
What were you talking about?
Oh, we were just talking about his favorite gyms. I thought you were gonna say something.
Yeah, gyms. Yeah, there's another one I want to go to in Tulum. That's like you definitely.
Is it the one with the wood?
Ones are sick.
Is it the one with the wood?
Yeah, like the big ass wheels, bro.
I heard they have like no weight to them. It's just for the aesthetic.
Yeah, dude, it's just for pictures, bro. Just for pictures on that gym for sure. I mean, I would still get a disgusting pump, but like,
yeah,
for sure. There's Alpha Land. I would definitely want to check out Alpha Land for sure, 100%. And Raw Gym. I want to go to Raw Gym in Ireland, which is where Rob started at. That's like one of my favorite things too.
Ireland?
I want to go there. They completely redid it.
Damn.
Is that like raw supplements, by the way, or is that completely different?
I think it's just Raw Gym in Ireland. I don't think it's raw supplements.
Damn.
I wasn't sure if they had any association with each other. Now I have heard of it, and I know he's trained there for a very, very long time now.
Yeah, 100%. They completely redid it. It looks super nice, bro. Super nice. It's super dope. But I actually follow this guy that actually works out there from Ireland, and like I was like, dude, that's fucking Rob Lipset's gym. He's like, I know.
He's like, yeah, I see him there every Tuesday at 5 a.m.
He's like, yeah, he's here now.
He's like, hey, you want a snap? You want to see a snap? Like, holy shit, bro.
Yeah, but yeah, bro, those are some dope gyms for sure.
I think if Alpha League's not in your Alpha Land, I should say, is not in your hit list of gyms, like you're not actually a fitness enthusiast. Sorry, not sorry.
Oh yeah, you're not. Yeah, 100%, bro. Like that's, dude, the amount of shit they put into that, bro. Like it's insane. Like
Also, just like the networking connections alone, like, and I think I'm pretty sure it's $50 a day for a day pass.
Yeah.
And they have like 5-day passes and stuff. But honestly, considering what it is, low key, like actually worth it though, too. Like zoo culture, like it's small. Like $100, bro, you're there for the clout. Like if you work out at Alpha Land, I should say, sorry, like you're getting what you paid for sure.
Yeah, dude.
Fuck
100%.
raw gear.
I think even Alpha Land has like $80 like, and you can go for like 5 or 6 days for like $80 or some dumb shit like that. Fuck raw gym.
Yeah, but I think they have 3 and 5 day passes, but like Alpha Land, they actually like they charge, but like it's actually worth it. Fucking zoo culture, like Bradley Martin. Don't get me wrong, he's a dope dude. His content kind of fell off a little bit, but he's still a dope dude.
Yeah.
But he kind of just uses a gym and just made it, and it's just for clout, and it's small, it's ass.
Yeah,
So, I mean,
the thing like with Bradley Martin, I feel like it's like the gym was probably sick when it first came out.
Yeah.
And, like I know he's probably like super, he's very well respected in the industry for sure. But I know he stirs up a lot of drama with other influencers that are like half this dude's fucking age, and it's like, why? Like,
yeah, that's true.
And why are you charging $100 a day pass? Like,
and not saying we're sitting here just shitting on Bradley Martin, because obviously he's achieved a level of success that none of us combined have accomplished. So shout out Bradley Martin, you're a dope dude.
Yeah, shout out Bradley Martin.
Just we don't like your fucking gym.
Dude,
Or maybe
he's worked his ass off for sure.
Yeah, maybe it's not that it's a bad gym. Maybe just fucking Alpha Land just fucking set the bar like to a whole
Yeah,
different level.
Alpha Land's just a different level.
Yeah, maybe I'm just based or whatever, but for sure, like I think for sure, like the Avalanche just set the bar, bro. Like that's insane. Like they've been working on that shit for what, like three years, bro. Like that's crazy.
Okay, so I want you to talk to your audience today. Give them some sort of message. I want to hear, like, we've talked a lot about like your mindset, especially, and like what you've learned. Trials, tribulations, your backstory, like literally everything. So like, I want to give you a platform to just talk to your audience and just like, what overarching message do you want to convey to them in just like one singular format?
Yeah, man. Obviously stay consistent, and like a good quote is, I'll either find a way or make one. And, don't be ever discouraged, just keep what you're doing, stay really consistent, and you're just going to thrive. Like you're going to have your ups and downs, but if you stay consistent, like you're going to make some real progress, and stay positive too. Have fun with it.
Fall in love with the journey, baby.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry. I don't know if that's the end of this, but I just at least wanted to get that out of you first, because one, that's going to be actually a sick clip for later.
Yes, sir.
For the reels. People are going to see that. They're going to see that message and be sick as hell.
This is heat.
But do you have other topics that you want to like touch on today at all? Like anything that was like pressing to you that you wanted to talk about with whatever audience?
No, man, I actually want to talk about your podcast, like how you guys doing, like what started this and everything. I really want to know.
Shit,
And, like,
okay.
because one, like, thank you for having me on once again, man. Like, really an honor for real. And, but I just want to know, like, what started this, like your boy, like you guys have both been fucking killing it, man. So just know, like, I've been seeing it. So I just want to know, like, the starting of it.
And we'll have one more question for you at the end too. We're going to ask this to every single guest that comes on. But like, honestly, so we talked about this in episode 1, actually, like kind of how this started in the first place. But like, it was, so him and I, we're from the same town here in Lafayette, Indiana. It's where Purdue University is, Big Ten. If you saw them, we got beat out by some joke ass teen in the Sweet 16. It was all over ESPN. But anyways, so it was winter break, because I just graduated from Purdue in May. So I was out of school. I was working at that supplement shop, and he came to me and was like, we'd been talking a little bit, and we just knew each other because of the gym and stuff. And he was like, yo, we need to do a podcast. Like when I come back for spring break, we're going to do a podcast. And I was like, yeah, cool. It was just like words at that point. It wasn't really anything. And then a month later, I saw him again, and he hit me up again. He's like, yo, dude, like, do that podcast. And as it started to come, it started like creep in my mind. I was like, yeah, we need to do this. And so spring break came, and this was like over a month ago. It was probably like 5 weeks ago, right? And it was like a Sunday or a Monday or something.
That was like only like 3.5 weeks ago.
Damn.
4 weeks, and we're already fucking.
Yeah, it's crazy because it just kept going. Like we made a promise to ourselves to make this happen, but it was like he was at the gym. I texted him as a Sunday, and I was like, "Hey, will you record for me like in the gym?" And I'm like, "I'm gonna be there at like 3," and he was like, "Dude, I'm already here." And it was like 1:30. I was like, "Fuck," because I was supposed to go to lunch with my dad. So I rescheduled everything. I was like, "Bro, Dad, sorry." Like shit out of luck. I gotta go get this gym session with my boy because he's there right now, just so he can film for me. So like he filmed for me, and then we just kind of like we bonded after that. And then it was like 2 days later, we were just like messaging, and we already had a plan to like do the podcast, but like not to this extent. It was like we met up. I have like a really nice camera. We went downtown, and I like shot like 200 photos for this dude, like this sick photo shoot. And then the next day we recorded a podcast, and then we were recording on YouTube videos. The next day we recorded a podcast. The next day we recorded a podcast. And it was just like hit after hit 4 days in a row. And we just got in such a good groove. And we just kind of realized like we have something special here. And although it was the start, like we didn't know exactly what we were doing, like we wanted to make something happen. And I think the message of what the InspoCast is like grown over time as guests have come on. Like I feel like I compared it to Joe Rogan one time. I was like, with Joe Rogan, bro, like episode 10, like, didn't mean shit, bro. But it really gained meaning after he hit, 1,000, 1,500 set. And I was just like, the longevity of this podcast is like the most important thing. And so we've made a commitment. Like he lives 2 hours away right now going to school. He comes here every single weekend so we can do the podcast. Like we've stayed committed every single weekend, like working around like my work schedule and stuff. So like, but like to give people an opportunity like you to talk and like to hear your message, like I genuinely just enjoy the experience. Yeah. But to document that and have other people tell their story, like that's so dope to me. So like, sorry, that was my rant. I mean, I'm guessing he probably has shit to say about it. He's like, nah, you said everything, bro.
Yeah, I mean, he vigorously did. But honestly, like for me, I probably wouldn't have done a podcast if he wasn't by my side, just because I'm not as comfortable like talking or whatever like as he is. So like having him on my side is clutch. And it's helping me, I guess, develop my own skills. So I guess I kind of look at Cole as like a mentor. He's like an older brother to me now. Man.
It's a mutual relationship because like for you achieved a level of success. Like, and I know you can relate to this too, how you follow him, that like I didn't get to achieve when I was that age. And like, I like see the path that you're going on and I want to continue on that right path. And like, networking connections is like a strong suit for you. I mean, it is for me too, but like, you really go out there and you talk to these people on social media. Like that's where you live. And like, that's been a dream for me, but like to teach you the side of like being able to talk to people, like honestly, this is a good podcast. He has so many more questions and this dude has gotten so much better at talking. Like it's crazy. And like, coming in, like, I don't know, like the whole thing, it's dope. We both learn a lot from each other. And we're both motivated to keep it going. And like, when he said you were coming on, like, I don't even have to ask questions anymore. I'm like, I know the dude's going to be dope. And like, dude, Dwight, you're sick as hell, man. It's insane.
No,
sorry, I don't know if that answered your question, by the way.
No, yeah, you did 100%. Like that's fucking like, I wanted to know like how it started, how you guys are doing with it. And like, you guys are 100% staying consistent with it, right? Like that was the thing. You got dudes like motivated to come.
Living your motto, baby. We're living your motto. Yes, stay consistent.
Yeah. Stay consistent. Yeah. And then like, that's like all, dude. And that's what it takes, man. Like that's all it is. You just stay consistent. And like, you guys are doing that, bro. And like my boy over here, getting better at talking and stuff. It's just like, everyone's just like better at certain things. And like, you can grow in those things, bro. And like, you've been doing well, bro. You've asked me great questions, dude. So good on you. And like, so have you, man. So like, yeah, I'm just honored to be on here, man. And like I said, I love like connecting with other people and stuff. So as soon as I saw like my boy, like make that podcast, I was like, bro, we got to do something.
Yeah. Let's go.
We for sure.
Okay, I got to ask the question. I ask this to every single guest that comes on because we appreciate the feedback. Now, one thing we've heard, we want to get females on the pod, and we got that lined up. Don't you worry. Next week, it's going to be fire. Sandy Morrow is her name. She owns a local gym called Iron Phoenix. She posts on social media, on Instagram, on TikTok. She's a beacon for the local fitness community. She's a dope trainer. Like, she's on contest prep right now. She's like 5 weeks out. She's sick as hell.
5 weeks out?
Yeah, bro. Ooh. She's one of those, like, there's a lot of sleepers in the industry, and she's definitely one of them. Man. But from you, I'm curious, Who do you want to hear on the podcast next?
Oh, who?
Yo, give us someone like Arnold's not coming on tomorrow. I'm sorry, bro.
One day.
1 year from now.
Dude, 1 year from now?
I made a vow to him like 2 weeks ago. I was like, yo, 1 year, when we hit that, we're getting Arnold on.
Jack West.
Bro, Rob Lipset.
Okay, give us a year. I think we can make it happen.
It's a hard one, but
Ooh.
he loves doing podcasts. So like, if you like are guys are legit and like what you are, I think you guys are fucking awesome. So he loves doing podcasts about people that are like legit. He'll tell you the whole story and everything. So
Yeah.
I think he does a bunch of podcasts, dude. So if you hit him up, who knows? And especially in a year, bro, anything could happen in a year, bro, for real.
Okay. Any like local creators that you really like or you collaborate with that you would want to give like a highlight, a shout out, so to speak, or somebody that would actually be good on the podcast too, you think?
Oh yeah, honestly, I don't know if you guys know who Fit Dude is.
Oh, we're gonna look him up right now.
Can you spell it on TikTok?
Yeah, TikTok, Fit Dude.
Fit Dude?
2.0. Yeah.
Like just Fit Dude 2.0?
Yeah. Hang on. Let me see if I can.
You have 31K and he has a second.
Yeah, that guy. Fit _ dude. Yeah, him.
Wait, is it the dude
He's
with
got-
sick hunt in his bio or the one with fucking? What is it? Here, is it this dude?
Can you see it?
No, that is not him.
Okay. So it's this dude then right here.
Yeah, that's him.
Okay.
So that's my buddy.
Yeah, shout out.
Yo, shout out.
All right, I'll check his content out after this. See what's up.
Yeah, him or like I got another dude, but that's my boy. He kind of like helped me push like get on TikTok a little bit more because I kind of like when you were scared of like, or not scared, but like a little iffy on like talking a little bit more or like kind of getting better at that. I was the same with like posting because I was like, oh dude, if I'm not like this big, I'm gonna fucking get hit. But he like that boy just says fuck it, like and like I like that attitude and so he kind of helped me like push that like get more content out there and like being consistent and stuff. So like that dude when it comes to social media, he makes a bunch of jokes and stuff, but like he's actually a good dude. I worked out with him today.
Let's go. I would say, Dwight, I'm super excited to see because hey, it's a long-term game when you're playing the fitness game, especially in content. And like, content's going to evolve over time and you've already done such a great job crafting like quality content, narrating that towards an audience that wants to hear it, inspiring those individuals. And I'm excited to see your community grow. I'm excited to see your content grow. And I'm excited to see your physique grow all in the same light. So I don't have anything else to say. I'm in on that shit, bro.
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I appreciate it, boys. Like, love being on the podcast. Thanks for having me. I can't wait to, see you guys grow. Absolutely. Hopefully we can do it again for sure.
Oh, we definitely will.
Oh, you will be back on, Dwight. Don't you
Bro,
worry.
we're gonna eventually have like fucking 1,000 of these.
Yeah, we're going to have like 1,000. That's the goal. Well, first we're shooting for 20. We got it's little goals to get to the big ones, right?
Yeah, man.
Oh, I says go ahead.
Oh, yeah, I was just gonna do it. I'll fucking fly out there if I don't give a shit, dude. Like,
Bro, yeah, one day I'm gonna fly over to California just so I can come to the raves with you.
Yes,
Fuck
we all
it.
need to stay in contact
Yeah.
because these relationships that you build over things like this are invaluable, and like you never know the life experience you're gonna get from it. But I think that's gonna like conclude episode 11, right?
Yeah.
That it?
Holy shit, it was fire.
Damn. That was an absolutely insane episode, dude. Thank you so much for the wisdom. Like, seriously, guys, for the fucking 50th time, like, go at the links down below in the description. His TikTok's there. His Instagram's there. Listen to this body of work. Go check out the InspoCast. Go check out Rocky Gains. Go check out Cycle Supplements. Go check out, like, everything. King Culture Productions. All of them are great quality content. You're going to enjoy all of those things. And join Dwight's army. That's all I gotta say.
Stay consistent, boys.
Yes, sir.
All right, give the audience something to comment.
Yeah,
Like,
comment in this comment section below. One thing.
Yeah, I need a little nickname.
Oh, no. Oh, it's got to be your bio, dude.
Let's do it. You're Myron, bro.
Wait, oh, yeah, you Myron, bro.
You Myron, bro. Comment that in the comment section below, and then we'll know you're a real one because you actually made it this far.
Yeah.
Because if you didn't, you're a piece of shit. No, I'm just kidding. I love you. I love all this audience.
Yeah.
No. All right, but that's going to include episode 11. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we will catch you in the next one. Peace.